When I went to pick up my wife and mom from the airport, only my mom was there. "Where's Bella?" I asked, and my mom just dragged me towards the parking lot. "She's still in Somali, Santa Catarina. It's a city in Mexico. She wanted to spend some time away from you and her work, but my wife literally sat on the bathroom floor while I pooped because she wanted to spend more time together." "Why?" "Well, Michael, if you must know," she cut me off. "Bella and I found this lovely women's only therapy retreat. She's finally dealing with that trauma from college she never told you about." That night, I grabbed my laptop and searched for a women's retreat until my eyes burned from the blue light. Nothing. And when I texted Bella, her messages were brief, almost formal. "I'm fine, Michael. Love you." She'd never talked like that. Never called me Michael. I tore through her things looking for any sign of where she could be, and when I pulled open her wardrobe, my blood went cold. Almost every drawer was full, except for her thong drawer. Over 100 Victoria's Secret thongs completely cleared out. My hands were shaking when I called my mom. "Hey, what's up? Why is my wife's underwear drawer empty, Mom?" She stammered, clearly not expecting me to see that. "Well, Michael, it's a hot country. She didn't want to get a UTI. She took what she needed. She took 100 pairs of underwear to prevent a UTI?" My voice cracked. "Enough games. Where the F is my wife. She's choosing to extend her stay. She needs this time." I hung up and knew something was very, very wrong. The drive to the police station was 10 minutes, but I made it in 5. The officer was a large man with a pride flag badge, his fingers stained with donut icing. As I explained my wife was missing, the officer yawned. "Sir, does your mother have texts from your wife?" "Yes, but then she's an adult making her own decisions. We can't investigate someone taking a vacation." In a matter of minutes, I found myself knocking on my mom's door, and she came out with a smile. "Hey, I was just about to text you. Bella told me she's willing to call you today, but only if you promise to stay calm." 20 minutes later, my phone rang from an unknown number. Bella's voice filled my ear, but something felt weird. "Hello, Michael," she said, and my stomach dropped. She never called me Michael. It was always Mike or baby or babe. "I'm doing well. You need to give me space. I don't know how long I'll be gone for. Just trust me, because the retreat is helping tremendously." Her laugh came next, that beautiful sound I'd fallen in love with, but it arrived after 2 seconds of silence, like someone had pressed play on a recording of her voice. "Bella, what did we have for dinner the night before you left?" I needed to hear something only she would know. There was this pause, too long, before she said, "I'm focused on healing right now." When I started rapid-firing questions, my mom ripped the phone away so violently that I stumbled backward. "Give me the phone back!" I lunged forward, but she jerked away, and that's when I saw it. A Cartier bracelet on her wrist where her old silver one used to be. My eyes traveled down to her shoes, Louboutins. My mom, who clipped coupons, was now wearing shoes that cost more than our mortgage payment. She practically ran me out of her house, but I didn't go home. Bella's parents lived 40 minutes away, and they'd always been like second parents to me. But when I pulled up to their house, there was a Rolls Royce in the driveway where their old Hyundai used to be. Her mom answered the door wearing diamonds I'd never seen before. "Michael!" What a surprise. Her smile was too bright, too forced. "Where's Bella? Have you heard from her?" I pushed past her into the house. New furniture, new TV, everything upgraded. Her dad sat in a leather recliner that probably cost more than my car. He wouldn't meet my eyes. "Your daughter is missing and you're sitting here in luxury?" My voice cracked. "She's not missing," her mom said quietly. "You knew? You knew what happened to her?" Her dad finally looked up, tears in his eyes. "It's not like that. She's being taken care of. She has a new life now." "Where is she?" They exchanged a look. "We can't tell you that. It was part of the agreement." I stumbled out of there, my vision blurring. I drove back to my mom's, parking down the street, and camped out in my car. As soon as she left the next morning, I used the spare key she hid under the rock to sneak in. Something told me to check her closet. The carpet was littered with handbags. Chanel, Hermes, bags with tags still on them worth more than my car. I found receipts for jewelry totaling more than her yearly income. I was in the middle of photographing everything when I heard the garage door open. The front door slammed and I froze. My mom stood in the doorway, her face white. "Where is Bella?" I was practically screaming. Her face crumbled for just a second. "Michael, you don't understand. It was the only way." "The only way to what?" "Where is my wife?" She opened her mouth, tears starting to fall. "Michael, please don't be mad." Full story on channel, link below.